Hi, Yuvan. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. How are you?
I'm great. Congratulations. You got into Cornell. You have got a great SAT score. Things seem to be going well. So, congratulations for all of that. How do you feel?
I'm good, and I feel delighted that my dream college is now the college I'm attending. So I'm glad that my dream is.
Sounds sounds brilliant. So, when did you decide that you want to start that you want to study in the US, and when did you start preparing for that?
Um, I've always known that I wanted to study in the field of computer science and technology, and for me, I felt that the United States is the place that I should go and pursue this because I feel that's the place where the CS hub is. So that was why I chose the US, and um, I started preparing in the 10th grade. Yeah.
Okay. So you started quite early. So how did you start preparing in class 10? What sort of things did you have in your mind?
Uh, so to begin with, I started looking at which colleges I should apply to, and I started researching about them on their websites and finding out more about what are the requirements, the admission requirements. So the preliminary stuff in the 10th grade. Yeah.
Okay, great. And when did you finally start preparing for the SAT?
Um, that was also in the 10th, mainly after my board exams in 10th. So I'd say before 11th. So the summer break before 11th and after 10th.
Let's just touch upon a bit about you, about your profile. Do you mind just introducing yourself to us in general?
Yeah. So I'm 17 years old and I'm currently in Dhirubhai Ambani International School studying the IB curriculum, and my subjects are physics, economics, maths on the higher level, and computer science, English, and Spanish in the standard level. And I have applied to Cornell for early decision. I've been accepted into early decision for undecided engineering.
Okay. And what extracurriculars have you been involved in throughout your school life?
Mainly music and social work.
Okay, that sounds great. So how did you decide? How did you go about deciding which universities to apply to when you finally decided and you started applying?
Uh, so as I said earlier, so I always wanted to pursue computer science and technology, and that's why I started looking at colleges that um, are known for this and that have courses um, that would help me excel in that subject and learn more about that subject. So started researching based on that course, and of course, Cornell is one of the best for that.
Great. When did you decide to start using Jamboree as a study partner? When did you enroll with Jamboree, and what made you choose Jamboree?
I enrolled in the 10th, and um, I knew that Jamboree had SAT coaching classes, and I wanted to help maximize my score in the SAT, and that's something that I feel it was very helpful um, to come to Jamboree for, because after every class after every practice test, I got my teachers helped me understand and helped me break down the work in a section wise manner, and I was able to extract as many strategies from each and every practice test and understand how to maximize my score in each section. Um,
Okay.
yeah.
So, any area specifically that you really felt that you gained through your experience studying SAT with Jamboree?
Yeah, my reading section was um, not very strong. So my writing and mathematics section was still relatively strong, but reading needed work. So I was able to, again, the same as I said earlier, I was able to maximize after each test and point out which type of passage I was struggling. For example, if I was not very strong with the dual passage, I remember. So I did more dual
Okay.
passage specific practice tests within the time limit. So that was a very good experience for me. And that's something that helped me improve my reading score.
Okay. You also used Jamboree services for your admission counseling. How was that experience for you?
Um, I found the faculty very approachable because whenever I had any questions or any doubts about the application process or about which colleges to apply to, I was always able to reach out to Jamboree and the faculty. And even while choosing which colleges to apply to, I was able to talk with the to speak with the faculty at Jamboree because they had a lot of experience, obviously, in which colleges are best suited for which courses. So that's one thing that I got, that I was um, able to learn from them about which college and which course I should apply in. So I would say they're very approachable faculty.
Okay. Sounds great. Have you gone through summer school as well?
I did go for a 1 week summer course at Cornell in 2017 in quantum physics.
Okay. That must have given you a really good exposure on how Cornell is and basically get an advanced experience of how it would be to be a student of Cornell. Yeah, that sounds great. What are your future plans? Have you decided on what you want to do next?
I want to study in the fields of computer science and do more in the field of data science in the future.
Okay.
Uh, yeah, that is my uh, goal at the moment.
Okay. So just for the benefit of the students who might be watching this, uh, based on your experience, can you share a few preparation and admission tips that students can gain from?
I would say that you should start preparing as early as possible because for me, especially because I was doing the international IB, I was in the IB board, it was um, a lot of work was piling up with the
Mhm.
coursework submissions, the general exam preparation, and on top of that, SAT preparation and writing the college essays. It was a lot of, it was very time consuming. And so that you're able to manage all of your uh, work, it's best to start as early as possible. So that's my,
Great.
yeah.
I'm sure that would really help everyone who's watching this. And thank you for joining us, Yuvan. I'm sure this will be so helpful for the students who might want to look up and search how and what it takes to get into a college like Cornell. Thank you for joining us, Yuvan. It
Thank
was
you.
great. It was great meeting you. Bye bye.